from the MMG. We're going to start covering new PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, all the major game systems. We're going to start covering all the new releases for each week. We're going to bring this video to you every Sunday, the start of the week, and then we're going to cover anything coming out the rest of that week that may be a super popular title will obviously be covered, but also maybe some smaller titles that you may not have even heard of. We're going to cover them, try to give you a heads up of what to expect, maybe what you want to buy that you didn't even know was coming. So we're going to start out this list today with probably the most popular game possible, right? All right, so Halo Infinite, I mean, it's been delayed several times now. One of the most anticipated games of the last couple years by far. We've got a free multiplayer version that came out last month, been super popular. Yeah, I mean, there's so much you could say about this, right? You either are completely in love with it or you completely don't care. I happen to fall into really don't care too much, but I am a person who gets sucked into hype. And so I will probably definitely be playing this for two reasons. One, I got to play what my friends are playing. Two, I have the Xbox Game Pass. So if you have the Game Pass, you get this all for free, which is fantastic. But let's talk about the other places. It's going to be on the Xbox, Xbox S, or X and S, the Xbox One, and the Windows 10 PC versions. And you can get that all. You know, you could buy standalone if you want to pay the $60 or whatever to get it. But if you also have the Game Pass, you get it for free. It's also coming out on Steam, which is awesome. So if you are a big fan of the Steam platform and you don't have the Xbox Game Pass, you know, you can get it from right there off of Steam and be playing day one. Halo Infinite. All right, so the next one we're going to talk about is Shadow Tactics Blades of the Shogun. This is Akiro's Choice. This is a standalone expansion, so you don't have to own the original, but if you don't own the original, you're missing out. If you are into real-time strategy games, this is one of the best ones I've played in recent years. So I'm really excited for the standalone expansion, and you should be too, especially if you're kind of looking for something that's got a lot of fun action, that's got a lot of strategy, it makes you think, but also has a really cool, vibrant world that's full of interesting characters and fun choices and different things like that. So give this one a look, and it's coming out December the 6th. So right around the corner, it will be out on Monday. All right, next up is one you probably did know was coming, but as an older gamer in the early 2000s, Sea Dogs was the pirate open world game to play. It was jankety, but boy, could you do a lot of amazing and fun things. And it was just a really, really cool game. And they're bringing it back in a Legendary Edition, which is going to include all the DLC and lots of new content as well. If you missed this game, which most of you probably did, right? Because you know, this was, like I said, in early 2000s, and it wasn't super popular back then, but I know it's really got like a cult following, because if you played it, you managed to fall in love with it somehow. It's just one of those games, right? And I'm super excited for it. If you really want a pirate game, it is single player. If you're wanting a pirate game that you can just kind of dive into and have a lot of fun and craziness, make sure you check it out. It's coming out here. Early December is what it says. There's no official date, but right now on Steam it's listed as coming out this week. So this has kind of got a little caveat. It may actually not come out. If you're familiar with how these work, a lot of times they'll get delayed. But I'm going to be faithful that Sea Dogs is going to come out, because this is a game that I'm going to pick up on day one and have a blast with it. And believe it or not, the next one I'm going to bring up is also a remastered game, right? Monster Rancher. And this is another game from the early 1990s, right? Or, well, late 1990s, early 2000s. Monster Rancher 1 and 2 DX. I mean, this game was amazing on the PlayStation, right? I remember just the idea of being able to put a CD into the console and it would randomly generate a creature for you that had different stats, and you could fight it and you could raise it. And I had never played a game like this when I was a kid and had my PlayStation, a teen really, right? And I had my PlayStation. This game was amazing, and I just absolutely fell in love with it and played the heck out of it. And when I seen they were remastering it, oh, I got so excited. Coming out December the 8th. It's $30. Great price for 1 and 2. Now, again, remember, this is a late 1990s game, early 2000 game for the second one. It's not the new age Pokemon games, right? This came before that. So you have to kind of adapt to that and realize that this is not Pokemon. This does its own thing. It's still a blast, and I highly recommend it. All right, the last one we're going to talk about is Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon. If you're a fan of the Shovel Knight series, this is another game. This is a puzzle game, though. It's going to be doing things a little bit differently, and this is with collaboration with another developer too. But, you know, it still looks like it could be a lot of fun, and I don't think Shovel Knight's just going to sell their title out just to make money. Like, I'm pretty sure the game's going to, you know, be a legit good game. This is going to be available on Nintendo Switch and Steam and some other locations, I believe, too, as far as I can tell. So you can pick it up in a lot of locations. $20 on the Switch. I'm not quite sure on the price on Steam, but I know it's coming out the same day. This is December 13th. All right, guys, so that's the week wrapped up. That's the games that you should look forward to, right? You got Halo. It's going to be a small week. A lot of games aren't going to want to release the same week that Halo's out. Duh. I mean, you know. But anyways, hopefully that helped you and it guided you. Please hit that subscribe button. Look for this video every week where I will cover games upcoming for that week to make it easy on you so you're not like, what? When did this game come out? I got you covered, guys. I am Eric from the MMG. Thanks for watching and have yourself a great day.